This is a tutorial on how to work with blend tool. The blend tool allows you to blend from one shape to another. It can be of the same shape or of the different shape. So for example, we have two rectangles here of different sizes, and in these both the rectangles we only have the stroke. So when you want to apply the blend option, you must first click on the blend tool and click on the stroke of the shape. If the shape has a fill color, you can also click on that fill area, but since we only have the stroke now, so I can click on the stroke here, and after clicking on one of the shape, you can on the other shape also, you click on the stroke, and that allows you to create a blending option of two shapes. Now let us see the same example. To apply the blending option, you must first click on the blend tool, and since here we only have the stroke, I must click on the stroke of the shape, and on the other shape also I must click on the stroke again, and this creates a blending option of the two rectangles. Now in order to check the option of the blending option, you must go to object. Inside the blend we have the blend options. In the specified steps we have 200 here. I'm going to reduce it to, let's say, 50, and check the preview. So this gives us preview of the blending option. Okay, now let's try with another type, that is the blending between a circle and a rectangle of the different size, and along with that we're going to remove the stroke now, and let us try with colors. So for this circle I'm going to try with a yellow, and for this rectangle I'm going to fill up with a green color. So let us check if we can blend between two shapes and also of the different color. For applying the blending option, you must select the blend tool, click on one of the shape and click on the other shape. So blending option also allows you to blend between two different shapes as well as of different color. Now let us go and check the blending option again. Go to blend options, and let's make it just 5 steps and check the preview. So you can see it creates different shapes in between the two shapes, and the two shapes tries to blend to each other by changing the structure of the shapes itself. The blending option doesn't have to be between the rectangles and circles. It can be between the two lines also. So I'm going to draw a line and add a stroke, and I'll make underline of the same type. So I'll go to transform and reflect it. Copy that line and attach it with the other line. Now let's try to blend between the two lines. Click on one of the line and finally click on the other. Now if you observe carefully, as I click the first one and click on the second one to blend in, you can see a plus sign has been turned up. So that is when you can apply the blend option. And I'm going to go to object again and go to blend and blend option, and if I reduce it, you can get a better preview of the blending option. And after applying the blending option, you can change the direction of the anchor points like this, and that gives you a different structure again. Now if you want to change the colors of the two lines after applying the blending option, you must select with the direct selection tool, that is this one right here. Click on one of the line and you can change the color of the stroke, and select the other with the same direct selection tool, and you can change the color like that. Now let us see another example. Suppose if I have some path like here, then to this one also I want to apply the blending option to all these words here. And in those cases, what you can do is, let us try to make a blended object, and I will draw a circle, apply a gradient, and I don't need stroke for this one. Alright, so select all the circles and go to blending option and click on make, and in here we have a pattern that is created by using the blending option. Now I'm going to use this blending option to this path here. This is just one path, and all this together is a single path, and the blending option is applicable only if it is a single path. So for that, I'm going to select both the objects and go to object and go to the same, that is blend again, and here we have another option that is replace spine. If you click there, you'll have a blended object, something like this here. So let us try another art with star tool here. So for that, I'm going to click once on the screen and change these points to, let's say, 10 and click OK. So we have star shape here and select all the points. Once I do that, there is an option which allows you to change the option of the corners or the edges. So for that, I will click there and change the option something like this here. So I will make it smaller, copy one of it, and make a bigger size. Let us change the color of these two. For this one, I'm going to change to this color. And for this one, I'm going to change it to red color. Okay. Put this one in the center. After putting it in the center, apply the blending option from here to here. And we have an art something like that. I'm going to change the position of this inside star here. So for that, I have to select that area. In order to select that, since they're already in group, you can double click on that area and this inside star will be selected. Bring it outside. And in order to adjust the outer circle, I'm going to select the outer circle first, and by using the pen tool, you can click outside and click near the center of the circle, for which you can also change the option, like if I click it outside and click it in the center and make it to a curved line, then you have an art, something like that there.